welcome. If you're new here, you're in for a gay old time. Strap in, strap on, and ready your ears for the orgasmic sounds of the Chris and Kaz Show.
What?
Hold on a minute.
Bloody dare.
Hold on a minute. Here we go.
Fucking hell. What? Hold on a minute. Well, thank you for letting me know we're already online. Cheers for that, Chris. Don't warn me or anything. No.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Kaz has been banned from Facebook.
Oh, God.
Outspoken, short, sharp, and direct.
Yeah.
From Plymouth.
No.
Anyway.
Okay.
What did you get banned for this time, then? Come on,
It was so stupid!
Guys, welcome to the Chris and Kaz Show, Season 2, Episode 12. And today we find out why Kaz has been once again banned from Facebook.
Chris, why have you framed me in such a way? Look, you can see the bottom half of me, you cut off my head. What is going on? Why do you always do that? It's annoying.
No, I don't. Anyway, why did you get
bloody
banned?
do.
Why did you get banned? Come on, we need to
It
know.
was one comment! It was one comment! But like, if you are in the bad books of Facebook, right, it's only one thing you have to say, and then that's it. You're banned for another 30 days. So I'm banned for 30 bloody days. But you know what? You know that guy? I'll tell you what it was.
Okay, here we go.
I can't remember his name. You know, the nutjob right-winger that went around with a gun and shot a bunch of protesters? The young lad in America.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And I commented, and I think I might have used the words, I think I called him a white trash, racist piece of scum. And apparently the Facebook police did not like that. Do you know what, though? Right, this is bullcrap. Because, I mean, it's true, isn't it? It is all of those things. What if I'd called, what if I'd commented on, a post about Jeffrey Dahmer? Is that his name? And I'd have called him a nutjob, pervy, friggin' psychopath.
Yeah.
No one would have cared because everyone would have been like, yeah, no, that's true. If I'd have commented on a post about, Rose and Fred West and called them nutjob, incest, freaky, pervert, murderous weirdos, nobody would have cared. So I don't understand. Are we not allowed to say horrible things about horrible people? But apparently it's a political thing. It's a political thing.
It sounds like...
Whatever. I'm angry about it.
It sounds like somebody didn't agree with your comment, Kaz.
Yeah. One of the right-wing nutjobs on the same page that I commented on. But whatever. I'm so angry, though.
So Kaz banned for another 30 days. There we go. How many?
I tried so hard not to be opinionated, and it just comes out of me. It's like, it's like a monster. It just comes out. There you go.
I mean, we, to be honest, we give you that opportunity in Dear Kaz Agony Aunt, don't we? So, save it.
Oh, it's coming out then.
Yeah,
it's going to come out.
Save it for once a week on a Monday, yeah? Anyway, so...
I will. I'll try.
So banned from Facebook again. Not sure how many days that tots you up at, but
30 days. It happens when you get past a certain point, and they're angry with you because you're doing it on a regular basis because you're opinionated and speak the truth.
So
I shouldn't say that. I don't want to end up like one of those idiots like Katie Price. Not Katie Price. What's her name? The other one, the idiot. Katie Price is Jordan, isn't it? Who am I thinking of?
Don't know. But how many 30 days now is it? That's like your second 30 day or third 30 day?
It might be my third 30 day.
You want to be careful. They're gonna delete you.
I know, and I don't want that to happen because I don't want to lose all my photos. I think I'm actually considering easing over to a second profile and saving all of my saving all of my albums and stuff, like my photos, because some of my photos are only on Facebook and I don't want to lose them. So I'm thinking about saving them slowly, and then just the next time I get banned, think, sorry, I'm just going to delete the whole profile.
It does make you wonder sometimes. You see some posts on Facebook of maybe animal cruelty or fights and stuff like that. People report them. No, doesn't go against our community guidelines, and they get kept. So
Yeah, no, their rules are completely wrong.
Anyway, talking about social media, so I did watch a program on Netflix, actually. I did get up to something. I did do something the last week.
What did you get up to?
Well, I watched this program. It's called The Social Dilemma. So it's on Netflix, and basically it's about social media and how the likes of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all those platforms manipulate us. How those platforms are built to keep us engaged and keep our time using them, and how everybody's corrupt, and all the makers of social media now that have developed this AI to kind of predict what we like and predict what we're going to be engaged with, cannot control it anymore. Apparently it's got a mind of its own, but it's a really good program. I think you should check it out. It's called The Social Dilemma, and it's on Netflix.
Sounds a little bit scary, actually.
It does. At the end of it, I thought, you know what, I'm going to delete my Facebook, I'm going to delete my Instagram. And then I thought, how on earth am I going to, get on Kaz's nerves? I'm not going to be able to do the show anymore. I'm not going to be able to take the piss of you. And then I thought, it's worth it. My own...
I like how that's your most important dilemma.
My own destruction, my social media destruction is worth it if I can, every Monday, 7 p.m, take the piss out of Kaz. Loving life. Anyway, guys, what have we got in store for this evening's show? Going to have a little bit of an update on Kaz's week, I think. We've got some new music. We've got 4 artists / bands to play you this evening. We've got a bit of folk and Americana from a band called A Different Thread. Got a little bit of hard rock from Nova UK. Some jazz from the Riviera Quartet. And we're finishing the show with a band called Chasing Deer. That's a little bit more pop and rock. Quite a good mix this evening. Well, of course, we've got Dear Kaz Agony Aunt. Kaz is saving all that frustration to give a short, sharp dose of reality.
Well, I can't do that. That's impossible. It just comes out anyway. So I'm allowing it to seep out slowly.
We know.
It will seep out slowly and then it will explode. But then, to be honest with you, I'm not even going to allow it to come out massively when we do the Agony Aunt section, because I know full well that the quiz you got for me this week is the SBS quiz. because you always have these faulty BS quizzes, and I know I'm going to get really angry, and like a volcano, I'm just going to go absolutely mental because I know that this is going to be a ridiculous quiz about something I know nothing about, and I'm just going to go crazy. So there you go.
There we go. Later on in the show, guys, it's my turn to challenge. So I'm going to challenge Kaz with a little bit of a quiz. It's an interesting one
but
this
it's
week.
never a fair challenge. It's never a fair challenge, ever.
It's always fair. It's always fair.
No, it's not. That's ridiculous.
Bit of an interesting one. I'm not going to give it away just yet, but I might drop in a few hints over the course of the show. Like I said, Dear Kaz, Agony Aunt, it's about a by neighbour. It's an interesting one. Another long one. Kaz tends to pick from the emails we get the longest one, because she knows damn well I have to type it and then I have to fit it all in.
Yeah, but they're more interesting.
Yeah, I have to fit.
Like a bit more detail. I want to know the whole story. I don't want to know some bloody 2-paragraph story where you're like, but wait a minute, what happened here then? Why are you doing this? Like, no, I want to know the whole shebang.
You know, I have to fit.
The longer they are, the better.
No, I have to fit it into like a 2-minute background clip. You're giving me a challenge. Last week, I had to literally race through it. But anyway,
well,
that's coming up.
Maybe that's your punishment. For your BS quiz this week, and I already know before it's happening that it's going to be
Join us,
ridiculous.
Guys. I think Kaz might need a little bit of help in this week's quiz. Kaz, shall we kick off with a tune?
I would bloody love that, Chris.
Cool. Let's kick off. This is our first band. The band's called A Different Thread. It's a little bit of folk Americana, and the track is called On a Whim.
In this town, nothing's changed. In fact, you look just the same. Same old demons knocking at your door. But in this room, between these walls, there lies something more, something simple and familiar, something pure. All my friends are all made up. Yeah, some might call that luck, but a lucky man still has a price to pay. Tell me, what is it I'm supposed to say? Should I live this life day by day? Or maybe I should risk it on a whim. Up in New York, they're in turmoil. In London, they got the blues. But in this room, there's a friend that I could use. And all my friends are all made up. Yes, someone filled their cup, and I'm staring down an empty glass again, singing, what is it I'm doing here? Must be time to face my fear. Or maybe I should risk it on a whim. On a whim. On a whim. Can't you hear it calling in the wind? On a whim, I'll just risk it on a whim.
You're listening to The Chris and Kaz Show.
There we go, Kaz. Like them, that's a different thread with a track called On a Whim. That's Robert Jackson and Alicia Best. A little bit of a England/USA contingency. Their track was from their debut album On a Whim. Basically, they both met while busking in Galloway, Ireland back in 2016, and they've been touring together ever since.
Galloway? Do you mean Galway?
Ah, I knew I had you on this show for a reason. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
I'm not 100% sure on that.
Yeah, no, you're
I've
right.
only ever heard of Galway.
You're right, I misread it. It happens. Basically, they formed after winning a folk festival, an open mic competition in 2017. Been interviewed by BBC and NPR. I did have a check out of their Facebook page, like I normally do, gone a little bit of a stalk, you know what I mean? And they've been...
Yeah, I know you like to do that.
Yeah. No comment. And they've been doing some live streams across their social media, so go check out their Facebook page for that. Check out their website as well, adifferentthread.com. They're on Instagram and Twitter as well. But yeah, like a little bit of folk. Nice. Thank you very much.
It's very relaxing. I liked that. Very relaxing music. It reminded me of, like, I don't know, I was in a boat and I was travelling down the river, just listening to this music down the stream.
Kind of made you...
and this music was playing.
Makes you sway from side to side.
It does, a little bit. But not in a horrible, sticky way, like in a lovely, relaxing way.
Yep, like that. Like that a lot. Anyway, Kaz, getting a little bit back to how your week's been. Apparently, what did we call you? Not last week, but the week before, we called you the...
It could be any number of things, Chris, with you. I don't know. Bloody hell.
I was going to say we were going to call you COVID Kaz. Why were we going to call you COVID Kaz?
Yeah. Because we were talking last week about how I was randomly selected because of my postcode to take part in this with a study, isn't it, with the national statistics, Jardy-Lardy-Jar, and the Oxford University, and they just choose people at random to test. And she came around my house yesterday. Okay,
was she fit?
That is neither here nor there. But I'll tell you what, right?
I don't know. To be honest, sorry, I need to stop you there. You know, if somebody's going to literally poke a swab down the back of my throat and make me gag, they got to be fit, isn't it? No.
That wasn't how it happened.
No,
that wasn't how it happened. No, it wasn't. No. Do you know what? She I just finished a couple of night shifts and I was like not quite with it. I was like still had 2 days of like no sleep and I was like a zombie. So I came home and I was like, my flat is a tip. I'm just going to have to tidy it up. So like I did that childish thing that you do when you tidy up, where you don't really tidy up. I took a bunch of dirty dishes, shoved them in the microwave. Okay. Took a bunch of crap from on top of the oven. Just opened the oven door, shoved it inside the oven like that. If I had space under my... underneath my bed,
whatever you do,
I would have actually shoved a bunch of dirty, I would have shoved a bunch of dirty washing underneath the bed, but I didn't. Shoved it inside.
Whatever you do,
shoved it inside the washing thing.
Do not ever think about going self-employed as a door-to-door cleaner of houses.
No, do you know what? Thank you very much for that. No, what I do is I'm one of these people, maybe somebody, like when you live alone, like you get used to your own routine, don't you? And I'm one of these people that...
You just bask in your own crap.
Thank you. No, I do not. I'm one of these people, like, when I'm working, because I work several days in a row, I'm like, I would rather have sleep than clean.
Okay.
So then I just let the mess pile up. And then on my days off, I blitz the place. I'm one of those people. Like, I do clean as I go a little bit, but most of the time I'm like, sod that. I'd rather have an extra hour's sleep. And I think that that's the more healthier way to be, quite frankly.
Yeah, I mean...
that's the way that I am.
I probably prefer a certain day of the week. Like, I got a regular day of the week that I'll just, blitz everything. You don't realise, when you're younger and, you're living at home and, especially my parents, they used to shout at me so much, turn the tap off, turn the light switch off, don't waste electric, tidy up your crap after you. You don't realise until actually you live on your own and you think, bloody hell, I actually need to do that stuff.
That is annoying.
It is really annoying.
Did you just leave taps on
other people don't do it. Well, you know what I mean, like, you don't quite manage to turn the tap off.
I didn't realise, like, living with different people, how annoying I was to live with until I lived with people, like, in shared houses and stuff. And I realised, actually, I was a bit of a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Well, no, but then, it takes these things to make you realise the annoying things about yourself, isn't it?
Yeah. Anyway.
So I tidied up my flat in a roundabout way. I tidied up my flat. She didn't even come in the bloody place. She didn't even take steps inside my flat. This is a restriction.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about it, but it makes sense.
That's actually,
she did it all on the doorstep.
That's actually a really good point. Yeah. Why they wouldn't come in, would they? Oh.
No, and she didn't even touch. There was a fly here. She didn't even touch the sample. What she did is she just opened the box and she said, there it is, and then she instructed me on how to do it. So she told me what to do. She said, you've got to take this swab, you've got to put it like at the back of your throat. I did almost gag a couple of times. It was revolting. You're not allowed to touch your teeth or your tongue. What does that mean? No, quite the opposite, I'm afraid. No one's getting me to do that. Anyway, so...
Moving on. Swipe on.
Moving on. So I put it at the back of my throat, and then she said, now you've got to put it up your nose. So that same swab that's been right back of my throat has to go up my nose, both nostrils. And then I put it in the little thing, and then I gave it to her. Lovely jubbly.
As simple as that.
It went okay. I think she was lovely though. She was really nice, the lady.
When do you find out?
But no, I was not perving on her. Thank you very much. She was just very nice.
When do you find out results?
I don't know. I think in a day or two.
Okay. Apparently, according to the news, the UK government has actually had to send a load of completed tests abroad because they're inundated and can't process them quick enough. There we go.
Oh, lovely. That's nice. They did say in their paperwork that once they once they test my sample, that everything, once the data has been processed, that they will delete it. Oh my God, they're going to have my details on file for a long time, aren't they?
They've got all your DNA now, haven't they? Sarah's just said on the chat.
Like that.
Sarah's just said on the chat, at least it wasn't your nose first. Lol.
That doesn't bother me. That doesn't really bother me. I know. It all goes... Look, I have issues with my sinuses. It all goes down the same bloody way.
There we go, Sarah. It all goes down the same way. Quote by Kaz.
Yeah.
That'll be a sound clip.
Yeah. I'm constantly tasting my snot. How revolting is that? It's true, though.
And on that note... you actually touched on a little bit about rushing around to do all your cleaning up, and then she didn't end up coming in. But you touched on the fact that you were really tired and you're doing night shifts. So tell us a little bit about that.
At the moment. Well, my rate has changed at work, so I'm doing waking nights. That's what we call them. So I'm doing night shifts and I'm staying awake, and it's been a long time since I've been doing night shifts, and it's all right. It's okay, except when you get to that point at 3, 4 o'clock, sometimes 5 o'clock, where you're like, that's when you, like, breaking point, when you start to feel like you're cracking up and you're not quite with it. It's hard. It's difficult.
I think,
but
working in retail, I think like it takes a certain type of person to do night shifts. I think, and you've got to be really like, it gets to a certain point. You're right, where I used to do a night shift, but then I used to get home and not be able to sleep. And it gets to a point where I can't string a sentence together. It's really bad. And then
it is.
You just totally mess up your sleeping pattern because you get home and you think, oh, it's nice and light outside. I, might have to do something, be nice and productive. Otherwise, you're just going to sleep to wake back up to go to work again. So, I don't know.
But you know what, though? It's weird. It's different for everyone. Like, when I first started doing, like, my first night shift, when I was, I think, about 21 years old, 21, 22, and I worked at Tesco, and I did the night shift, and it was like my favourite job I've ever had because we were a proper team, and I absolutely loved it. And I would say it takes about a month, one whole month at least, to properly get used to a whole different sleep pattern. But after that, you're good to go once you got used to it. But now I'm not doing that. I'm not doing either nights or days. I'm actually doing both, doing a bit of both. So let's hope. It's just weekends though, so let's hope.
I don't know whether a bit of both is like that. I think that might be even worse.
But you know what though? Yeah, I hope not. I hope not.
That'll mess you up even
do you know
more.
What? Thank you for that. Do you know what, right? The people that I used to work with when I was at Tesco, and they used to say to me, like, because they used to work, like, they used to go home, right, 6, 7 o'clock. They used to sleep till 12. So they used to, they still wanted to have, the same kind of pattern as someone who worked in the day.
Yeah.
So they would just have a couple of hours in the night, like in the daytime, sorry. So they work till, and then they sleep till 12, and then they just get on with their day. And then they go to work. I could not do that.
Yeah.
And people used to say to me, oh, I bet you have crappy sleep working in the night. I'm not even joking. I had the best sleep I've ever had on any shift, because I used to say to people, do not interrupt me, do not call me, do not come and speak to me, I'm asleep. And I used to sleep for bloody hours.
I just think if they wake up, like you say, at 12 o'clock and then do the normal day and then go to work, you kind of like when you're at work, you're just not going to be there, are you? You're not going to be able to do anything.
No.
I don't know.
But they did.
Yeah.
I know. You can't have a half day. You've got to do it properly. And also people used to say things to me like, they'll say, oh, what do you eat when you get up? And I'd be like, well, I just have some tea. And they're like, but do you not get up and eat breakfast? No, I don't, because it's the evening. And because I was chatting to this guy that I worked with work nights, who said that his dad worked nights, and the mother used to make him stick to the same pattern. Yeah. So when he got up in the morning, she'd make him it was back in the day, years ago, but she used to make him a full English and get him to stick to a regular meal pattern. But I never did. I would get up at 7 p.m. and then I'd make my evening dinner, and then I would come home at 6 a.m. and make breakfast. That was just the way it is, and I stuck to that ever since.
I just think I think trying to have normal breakfasts and meals around
doesn't work. Doesn't work.
Anyway.
Each for their own though, if you do like that. Yeah.
So COVID, Kaz and your night shifts and banned from Facebook. It's a pretty busy week then, isn't it? There we go.
Oh my God, who is this telling us on our messages that they threw up 3 times doing their test?
Threw up 3 times?
Yuck. I totally get that. They make you stick it right far back. It's disgusting.
I was going to say, you just need a little bit of practice, innit? You'd be well away.
Yeah. Yeah, not everyone's into that, Chris.
Anyway, guys, moving swiftly on, I think it's time for another track. And then we'll go straight into Dear Kaz, Agony Aunt, where Kaz dishes out a short, sharp dose of reality this week.
It's coming. This
week we have a buy neighbour that has written into us. Yeah. Anyway, okay, so the next band we have a track from them. The track is called Heart of Gold, and this is by a band called Nova UK.
My hands were made to reach. My voice will try to scream. My eyes would like to see, but my head was killing me. Let's go! I never wanna be another rising star. I never wanna fame to feel I broke its heart. My passion's crawling up the walls. Give your soul to me. I'll give you the attention you crave. You'll never save yourself. Dead roses will consume your grave. Am I alone for the world to say? Is this real love? Is this just ecstasy? My heart of gold, the strength of my own. It's the greatest love to ever rip you apart. And now you're dying for your right when no one else believes in. No! What found this all before? The pain that lifts my feet above the floor. And I need to feel something inside. I'm reaching for something
You can check out The Chris and Kaz Show by visiting thechrisandkazshow.co.uk.
You know what? You know what, Kaz?
Yeah.
That is going straight in to now that's what I call the Chris and Kaz Show, our top 5.
2020. Yeah.
2020. That was spot on. All I needed, a couple of beers, in the mosh, banging, loving the drums, double bass, pedal. Yeah. Spot on. Really enjoyed that. Could you tell? Could you tell?
Yeah, no, I did. I could.
Guys, if you're listening again on our podcast, make sure you check out the video to the podcast live stream, because you'll see me and Kaz really rocking out to that track. So that was a band called Nova UK, the track called Heart of Gold. They're a 4-piece rock band from Hertz UK, and they were formed in 2014 for a one-off charity gig. Original band members had played in various other bands. You know, really spot on, really sharp. They reformed 3 years ago and earned a loyal following since. You can check out their website. Check out their track on all the usual platforms. Their website is nova-band.rocks. And I think from my little bit of Facebook investigating, Kaz, they've actually got some t-shirts for sale as well. So get on their website, click on the shop button, get some t-shirts, support your local bands and up-and-coming talent, and I'm sure they will be playing in a city near you very soon, once lockdown gets lifted a little bit more. Who knows? Who knows with this government, hey? But let's not get political.
Who bloody knows? Let's not get too political.
Anyway, Kaz, I was thinking to myself, I wonder what time it is. It's like that time in a show where I don't know whether you can help me out a little bit.
I don't know where you're going with this.
I'm not sure. I'm a little bit confused, to be honest. I don't really.
Is it what you said to me earlier on? Time you got to watch. Is it that? Is that what time it is?
What, when you asked what the time was and I said, time you got to watch? No. I don't know, Kaz.
It's not that.
Can you
okay.
can you help us out there? Or
God.
Can you give
and
us...
it's not Chico time.
Chico time. No, I don't think
Not
so.
that.
No.
Oh, it's not that. Oh God.
What could it be? I don't know.
I'm at a loss, quite frankly.
Have we got any help from the chat? Is Sarah on there? Does she know what time it is?
Sarah, what time is it?
What time is it, Sarah? It's about
Sarah, what time is it?
Like a 5-minute delay, but you know. Oh, SDOR time.
What has she said?
SDOR time. I get it.
Oh, I think I know. I think I know.
You think you know?
I think it's a short dose of reality time. Oh no, wait.
Oh no?
Even that was wrong. Sarah, you got that wrong, you tit.
Short, sharp dose of... Anyway.
That's just a short dose of reality. Let's do it again.
Right,
Sarah, do it again.
Let's go again.
Take 2. What time is it, Sarah? Come on.
There we go.
There we go. It might be time for a short, sharp dose of reality.
That's
that
right.
actually made me sound like I was having a bowel movement, and that sounded quite extreme. I'm okay though, don't worry. I don't need to get up.
I thought you were going to gag there, but then I realised you don't have a gag reflex.
I do. It's quite bad.
Guys, if you...
Let's not go back to that. I have a trouble actually brushing my molars. Anyway,
thanks for that. Guys...
Fancy hotel, with this music. La 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 la. Someone's getting me a cocktail. Really attractive man at the bar. Oh wait, he's buying it for someone else. That's a little bit embarrassing. He's really fit.
Guys, if you are new to the show, it is time for Dear Kaz Agony Aunt, where Kaz dishes out her short, sharp dose of reality.
They need it, Chris. They bloody well need it. Let's be honest.
So let's find out, guys. This is a listener to the show that's written in about a bi neighbour, and it goes a little bit something like this.
I just think this Budweiser might be going to my head. Okay, right. Go on, tell me. I'm in the zone. I'm listening.
I've fallen for my bi neighbour after beautiful sex, but she won't ditch her rich fella.
Oh my.
I went round to my neighbour to apologise for all the trouble my ex was causing, and we ended up in bed having great sex.
Oh my.
I am a bisexual woman and was with my ex for 2 years. We are both 25. She became very jealous and possessive. I caught her looking online for tracker devices to put on my phone so she should know where I was every minute.
Oh my goody aunt. Okay.
It killed all my love for her, so I told her.
Oh yeah.
So I told her it was over.
Yeah, cool.
She took it very badly. She started coming round.
You would, yeah.
She started coming round, parking her car outside my house and playing loud music late at night.
Yeah. Freaky.
She emptied my wheelie bin out on the pavement and kicked it around. She then started throwing things at my house. One night, she threw a stone, but it missed my house and broke my neighbour's window.
Psycho, yeah.
The neighbour called the police. Although my ex had driven off, I went round to explain and apologise and to offer to pay for the window.
You should, yeah.
We were both very shaken up. After the police had gone, she offered me a cup of tea. I poured my heart out about how things had turned bad with my ex. She was very sympathetic and put her arms around me.
Oh, bless her, yeah.
Suddenly we were kissing. She had often flirted with me, but I thought nothing of it until that evening it felt more intense. We went up to her bedroom and had beautiful sex. We stayed there in each other's arms all night. And then the next morning, she was just lovely to me. She is 29 and has a boyfriend. But she said we need not stop if we keep it quiet.
Okay. Yeah.
She told me she's not going to finish with him. He is older. He is older, wealthier, and takes her on brilliant holidays and can give her a good lifestyle. I am very confused. I have fallen for her, but I worry. I worry there will never be a happy ending for me.
No. Yeah.
There we go, Kaz. How
yeah.
about that?
Really sad. It's really sad. Well, firstly, sweetheart, of course it's not going to be a bloody happy ending. This woman is using the crap out of you. Firstly, on what planet do you think it's okay to sleep with somebody else's missus and be like, oh, well, yeah, it's just the way it is? No, you do not do that. You do not defecate on somebody else's doorstep. And even on your own, quite frankly, you next door to these people. What are you thinking? Like, I feel sorry for you, right? You had a bit of a nut job psycho ex, yeah, who was playing loud music outside your house, throwing stones through people's windows. This alone should have been a lesson to you to stay away from psycho nut jobs. But no, then you go right next door and you're so easily lured into bed with someone who had a boyfriend. And the fact that this person doesn't want to leave their ex, but they're like, well, but we can still do stuff. Are you mental? Seriously, she's just using you. She's just using you for a bit of the old jigger, which, you know, we all need. Let's be honest, we all got needs, right? But this woman's like, you know, obviously going out with a guy that's really rich and takes her on fancy holidays and doesn't want to leave him because of that, from what you've said. That tells me she's a little bit on the shallow side. She's a little bit of a shallow gold-digging hoe that only is using you for sex. Seriously, mate, find yourself a decent woman and stop going out with freaky nut jobs and user weirdos.
There we go.
There we go. It sounds hot, though. I would have liked a little bit more detail into the story, but never mind.
I bet. Oh, dear.
I've just got a message there on my screen saying the story is sending Kaz into sleep. It wasn't sending me into sleep. It was sending me into a very different place, but never mind. We won't talk about that. I just wanted to know a little bit more detail.
I'm really, really sorry about stretching that story out as well. Saying it like I was putting somebody to sleep. I'm sorry, but because Kaz picked an extra long story, and I had to redub the music twice, and that's. There we go.
I choose the interesting ones. That was interesting to me. But that silly woman, what was she thinking? What was she thinking?
Thank you very much.
Some people are just super naive, aren't they?
I know. Thank you very much, Kaz. Another Dear Kaz agony aunt. Kaz dishing out a short, sharp dose of reality. If you haven't watched our show before or listened to our podcast, you can check out more Dear Kaz agony aunt on our YouTube page. Check it out now. It's youtube.com/The Chris Kaz Show. Got a couple on there at the minute, haven't we, Kaz? I think we're up to number 3 or 4. 3?
We'll do a few more when all of this is over, but then we say that about everything, don't we? Like, oh, we'll get together when this is all over. Oh, we'll have a barbecue when this is all over. It's just not over, is it? It's just going on and on.
I think it's the same for everybody. Bit depressing,
yeah,
but
it's the same for everyone.
You know,
it's just like my birthday's in November, though I'm not really that bothered, to be honest with you. I wouldn't mind just, you know, a cake pushed through the letterbox. There you go, lovely jubbly, thanks.
To be honest, I wouldn't mind a bit of cake.
Yeah, is that a euphemism? I don't know.
100%.
What does that mean? No, I don't know. What is a cake? Is that like bum cheeks pushed through the letterbox? Is that what that means?
Not quite.
I don't know all of these gay slang terms, Christopher. I do not know.
Anyway, when's your birthday, Kaz?
We have a very similar birthday, don't we?
Yeah,
Yours
we do.
is like the day before mine. In November.
So mine's the 12th.
November the 13th.
Mine's the 12th.
Yeah, okay.
There we go. So we'll have no doubt we'll have a bit of a birthday special. Actually, come to think about it, let's have a look in November. When are we going to do that? Oh, yeah. There we go. We could do a Wednesday, Thursday show, a birthday special. Ass.
Lovely jubbly.
Anyway,
Are we gonna? Someone? Did you just write ass on Facebook?
No,
Sorry.
it wasn't me.
Someone did.
Somebody else who's got got a bit of cake on the mind.
I think I know who that is.
Anyway, guys, if you have a problem or a concern or a dilemma in your life, and you want to get in touch,
it doesn't have to be serious.
No,
it could be anything.
Could be
it'd
anything.
Be quite, it'd be quite normal and day-to-day stuff. It doesn't have to be, life or death.
You can email us. It's hello@thechrisandkazshow.co.uk. Easy as. Right, Kaz. I think it's time to move on because it's getting very, very close to Challenge Kaz.
Here we go.
And this week, Chris has a very, very special challenge.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You are going to.
I know it's going to be a challenge. It's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be something I know nothing about, and I'm going to get angry, and then I'm going to start throwing shit around. It's going to be horrendous, and it happens every time, Chris. And then I look like a nut job, and when we're all interviewed by the police, I always come off the worst every single time this stuff happens.
Anyway, guys, Challenge Kaz is up next. We're going to play a track from our next band. And this time we're going to let them introduce it for us. And it goes a little bit something like this.
Hi there, Chris and Kaz. This is Pete Tanton from the Riviera Quartet. We hope your listeners enjoy our tune, Tell Me When It's Safe to Open My Eyes. It's a real lockdown anthem. We're going to be appearing live this Sunday, the 20th of September in Newcastle. We're doing a live stream from the Globe Theatre at 8 p.m. You can find out more details by logging on to rivieraquartet.com, following us on Facebook, or looking at the Jazz Co-op. Hope to see you there. Hope you enjoy the tune. Thanks a lot.
Tell me when it's safe to open my eyes. Tell me when I can look again and see the world with wonder and surprise. I may not be the one to laugh it all away, but I can still aspire to go where laughter takes me. A perfect storm, a crazy fairground ride, no metaphor can quite describe my mood. No one can quite agree on what to say or what it really means. But now I'll close my eyes and listen for your voice to tell me it's okay. Tell me when it's safe to open my eyes. My ears are filled with laughter and a happy ever after would be nice. That doesn't mean that I can laugh it all away, but I can still aspire to go where laughter takes me. Perfect storm, a crazy fairground ride, no metaphor can quite describe my mood. So tell me when it's safe to open my eyes.
You can check out The Chris and Kaz Show by visiting thechrisandkazshow.co.uk.
There we go, a track by the Riviera Quartet. A track called Tell Me When It's Safe to Open My Eyes. It's an EP single. The band are based in Newcastle. And they specialise in contemporary original jazz with a strong bossa nova feel. Thank you very much, Kaz. Welcome back. Welcome back to the show. You all right there?
My dinner's burning, yeah.
Oh, right, okay. We've got Pete on...
I'm sorry, I didn't want to end up with mushy carrots.
Nobody likes mushy carrots.
No one likes mushy carrots.
So I was just saying, Kaz, that was a Riviera Quartet. Nice.
I love that.
I do. I think Pete...
Now that is like bath music, definitely.
Chill out. Yeah.
Do you remember when we were talking like the other week and we had all the sexy music and there was like sexy time music?
Yeah.
That is like the bath time music. You light your little candles and you have a relaxing time and you can listen to that.
No, I agree.
Just you drift your troubles away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, no, I agree. I think we got Pete on the chat with us. So Pete is vocals and trumpet, and then Mark Williams on guitar, Andy Champion on bass, and Russ Morgan on drums. Their first gig out of lockdown, as you heard from their little voiceover clip, they will be playing the Globe in Newcastle. That is on Sunday, the 20th of September. So please, if you have been stuck in during lockdown for a long time, just get yourself out safely and distanced, yeah, we might add. Get yourself out, listen to some awesome jazz. That's Riviera Quartet. You can check them out on rivieraquartet.com. Keep up to date. Available on all platforms. Yeah. I like them a lot. Probably going to be added to the list as well, I think. Now that's what I call the Chris and Kaz Show. So if you weren't tuning in to last week's show, we are going to put together our top 10 tracks out of season 1 and 2 of the Chris and Kaz Show. Going to put together a little...
Well, that's gone up. It was top 5 last time.
There's so... To be honest...
There is a lot. There's some lovely ones.
There's like... I think last week...
There's too many good ones.
Yeah, last week, this week, you know, some really, really good talent. And I think sometimes a lot of places really, really struggle to find that talent. I think people have a tendency to only go out and go to shows where they know the artists or the band, or it's very mainstream, etc. But some of the really my favourite bands that I've discovered, I've found them on a whim. I've gone to see one band, and then obviously the support acts have been awesome, and then so
you know what though, I think it's crazy, like this sounds silly, but maybe to a lot of people, but of all the music that's out there, I was shocked at how much good music is unsigned and is totally under the radar, and most of the music that we listen to is just what's put in the charts and stuff, and you think, well, that must be the best, but actually there's so much good music that isn't in the charts, and I was shocked by that. I was really shocked.
I mean,
there you
there's,
go.
there's an
It was
awful.
a revelation for me.
There we go. There's an awful lot of talented people, talented artists, singers, songwriters, etc. I think, before we get into a musical debate, I think
we should have one day.
I think a lot of it is probably affected by, these big bands and
Corporations,
big record
maybe.
companies are just paying the money to be there. Paying the money to be there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so that was a Riviera Quartet. Check them out on their website, rivieraquartet.com. Kaz, do you know what time it is?
Blimey, twice in one show? Is it possibly... Oh, wait.
Would you like me to...
Oh my. No, please. It's coming to me. I've got a psychic feeling coming to me. Oh, it's coming. The spirits are speaking to me now, Chris. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It's the time for a bullshit Chris quiz. That's what it's time for.
Not at all. But I was going to give you a little...
Yeah, whatever. It is.
I was going to give you a little bit of a hint, and the hint went something like this.
Chris is champion.
Chris is champion. Yeah, like I even know what's coming. Bloody hell.
Right, guys. Kaz had her way last week and challenged me.
You didn't have my way. We do it every other week. This week it's your week, except you do not stick to the platform. You just go right off, and the last time was a random quiz about fish and chips. So what on earth is this week?
I mean,
oh my god.
To be honest, we can go back to the fish and chips if you like, Kaz.
Well, I know the answers now, so as long as they're the same questions. I don't mind.
I was walking down the street.
The cotton caper, here it comes.
Off to my left was the cotton caper.
Yeah. There it is. Guess a lot of business that cotton caper, isn't it?
Oh my god. You guys, if you've just tuned in and this is one of the first episodes you're watching, you're gonna have to go back a couple of episodes to get the fish reference, but we will have our day. We will have our day out at sea, Kaz. We will find out.
You and I, you mean? We're going to go on a boat or something? Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me. All right. Calm down.
Right, here we go. Are you ready, Kaz? Let's go.
Not really, but we're going to do it anyway. All right, carry on.
So guys, keeping in with our brand new, yet to come, now that's what I call the Chris and Kaz Show compilation, I thought we would theme my challenge for Kaz this week on Now That's What I Call the Chris and Kaz Show. Basically...
Oh no, you know I'm rubbish at this. Oh, Chris!
Basically...
And my memory is terrible. Are you kidding me?
Basically, to prepare Kaz for the official countdown, and what I want her to do this week is name the artists and band.
No, I'm rubbish at this! Oh, for God's sake.
Or, to make it a little bit easier, Kaz, or you can name the track of the following songs we've featured on Season 1 of the Chris and Kaz Show. There we go.
I don't remember any of names of bands or songs. I just know if I like the tune. I just know the tune.
Yeah, I'm going to play you the tune. So don't get me wrong, I'm going to play you the tune and you have to tell me either the artist or the band or the name of the track. So I'm giving you 3 opportunities to get the question right. Okay?
Is it multiple choice?
No.
Lovely.
But there might be a few clues in the tracks. You know?
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Go on. Right.
Okay, guys. Shall we?
This is going to be a stitch up. This is going to be a stitch up already. I can sense it happening.
Right. Let's
Bloody hell.
let's kick it off with the first track, and the first track is this one. So, Kaz, I need the name of the band, the artist, or the name of the track.
I'm fed up with the women on the TV, and I'm fed up with the women in the mags. You've given all women.
I know you're dancing to it.
I think you're all
I liking your moves.
What the hell is a contour kit? Them things require a warning. You all look bloody great to me, especially bareface in the morning.
So there we go, Kaz.
Okay. Am I allowed to use my psychic spiritual friend, please?
Wow. If you need
Okay.
it, if you need it.
I might need to. I'm sensing. Something's coming through to me. I'm sensing that time of the month, Chris.
Oh God,
I'm sensing.
Oh my God, I was waiting for this.
I'm sensing that I'm riding the crimson wave.
Oh my God.
Yes.
We're gonna have
I'm
to.
sensing that
We're gonna have to edit this, aren't I?
I'm sensing that my aunt Flo is coming to visit. Yes. And some pains, some menstrual cramping. That is the menstrual cramp.
Is it the menstrual cramps? Guys, it is. It's the menstrual cramps, and that's a track called "Make Girls Feel Good."
Women on the TV, and I'm fed up with the women in the mags. You've given all women such a crumb.
We've played the menstrual cramps a couple
That's
of
the only
times.
one I remember.
I know.
Because of how many times we played it because we loved it. Like, that's the only one I remember.
I thought I'd start it easy for you. Anyway, we played the menstrual cramps a couple of times. You can check them out on Facebook, facebook.com/the menstrual cramps.
Ooh. I love this tune.
I forgot your Kaz. You know what I forgot? I forgot this.
Well, that doesn't bother me because it just reminds me of all the times when you do the other. When you're like, make you look like you're winning when you're not.
I was going to say, make the most of it, because that is the only time you're going to hear that in this quiz.
What ad?
Right, guys, let's move on to number 2 in the Chris Challenge. And the track goes a little bit something like this.
Hear me when I say this, 'cause saying it is hard. I used to love you, baby, with all my broken parts. It's getting really cold here, through all the sleepless nights.
And Kaz, that is all I am going to give you of that track.
This is a stitch up. I do not remember all of the songs that we played on our podcast. I do not remember them all. I just remember whether I liked them or not. That's it. And that one was really lovely, and it made me think about going to church on a Sunday. Not that I ever did, but if I had done, that would have involved such a strong feeling.
No psychic help today with that track?
No, because this is a BS quiz, quite frankly. You know this is a stitch up.
Right, guys, so I'm taking Kaz hasn't
No,
got...
I'm angry about this. I'm going to get really angry about this because this it's just gonna. Is this like a failure already set up? Do I get multiple choice?
Nope.
Why not? No, I might actually start getting angry in a minute. Like, really, seriously, because I'm getting angry already. This is annoying me. This is bullshit.
Kaz?
This is absolute bullshit.
Kaz.
You can piss off. You can piss right off. This is crap.
So,
Come on. We played loads of tracks. It's just going to remember all of their names.
so this was a track called You and I, and this was Giuseppe Sicilia.
Oh, yeah. I liked him.
So he was originally homeless, and that's when he kind of wrote this song. Went through a journey and managed to turn his life around. That was
I remember that.
Yeah, that was one of the first tracks he wrote. You can check him out and check his music out. Facebook.com Giuseppe Sicilia Music. Real easy. There we go. So 1-1 in the Now That's
We're
What
not
I Call.
counting this. We are not counting this as a proper quiz.
1-1 in the Now That's What I Call the Chris and Kaz show.
I tell you what. The next quiz we do, right? I am going to quiz you on all of the Agony Aunt Kaz segments, right? We've done.
I think.
And I'm going to test you. I'm going to bloody test you on that.
I think you might kind of forget that I have all the show notes from all the episodes.
Oh, so you're going to run through it really quickly before, like, in the seconds that I answer the question, are you? No, you bloody won't.
Right, guys, 1-1. And we'll move on to our third track. And our third track goes a little bit something like this.
The skin on my back will peel off and crack and I expose the spine beneath. And it is crooked and broken, you can take it as a token of my poor self-belief. The boot marks on my back, reminiscent of a midnight drunk attack. I will not be with you, but I'll leave with you.
There we go, Kaz. So that was
I remember this.
I like this band.
Yeah, no, I remember this one.
I think you talked about band names, didn't you?
Yes, we did. And I remember it was something to do with a part of sporting equipment, water sporting equipment. Can I invoke the spirits? Am I allowed to do that, please?
The spirits. You may.
Can I invoke the spirit?
You may invoke the spirits, Kaz.
Okay. You don't need to use that music. We need to use different music for that, for the old spirit.
Okay.
I feel like we're in a lounge in a hotel.
Here's
Okay.
Wait. Here's the
Okay.
Here's the spirit music. Okay. Here's
It's
the
going to
spirit.
be that friggin' country bumpkin music, isn't it? That hillbilly music. Go on, here you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the scores are Kaz loses once again.
Whatever, voiceover man!
Go on
Okay.
then. Spirits, Kaz, go for it.
Okay, I'm sensing an engine with a lot of pistons. Something actually invented in the UK by a man called what was his name? It's part of a jet engine. It's jet. So Frank Whittle, just to let you know there, who invented the jet engine.
Wow.
Yeah, I was in the Air Cadet.
All right. Okay.
Okay. And I'm sensing the snow, something, yes, cold, skis. Yes, that's it. It's jet skis. Jet ski, is that correct?
Okay, so
And it is crooked and broken. You can take it as a token of my.
I like this one.
I do. It's catchy.
I like this. Good.
Kaz, did you get this right? It's a track called Easy Peeler, and it is, of course, by the band called Jet Ski.
That's true, by the way. Sir Frank Whittle invented the jet engine.
Like that. So, where are we at now then?
Did you hear what I just said, or was the music over it there?
Oh, Sir Frank Whittle.
Yeah, he invented the jet engine. There you go. Anyway,
Wow. The fountain of all knowledge.
I am.
Useless knowledge.
To be honest, guys. Yeah, pretty much, to be fair.
Okay, Kaz got 2 out of 3. Let's move on to the 4th track of the Now That's What I Call the Chris and Kaz Show competition. And it goes a little bit something like this. Don't forget, Kaz, all I need is a band or the artist. Sorry, the band or the artist or the name of the track.
And your brand new shoes.
And no looking at past shows.
I'm not. I'm looking at the comments in our feeds. I'm very dedicated.
So who do we think? There we go. I'm not gonna play the next bit
Oh, Chris, I
because it
don't
would have
know.
given away the name of the track.
Oh, for God's sake.
Kaz. 5.
This
4.
is ridiculous. I don't even
3.
remember the name of the songs that are actually in the charts, let alone unsigned bands. I only remember them because they're on our playlist. That's it. This is bullshit. I'm annoyed with this. I'm getting angry.
And 1.
You've got to give me a clue. No, you've got to give me a clue. This is not okay. Oh my God. I'm so angry. I'm so angry right now. This is bullshit. This is absolute bullshit.
Oh dear. Oh dear. It is.
Okay, can I make a guess?
No, time's out. Sorry.
Oh, right, so I can't even make a guess. That's fine.
Time's out. So we're going to go to the deciding track now, I guess, Kaz, unfortunately. Track number 5. The score is 2-all. This one is for the decider. And
This is bullshit!
I thought I'd make this one easier for Kaz. The track goes a little bit something like this.
Sometimes I feel I'm fighting the thoughts in my head all alone. Sometimes I feel I'm drowning my heart and my soul, it's so cold. Sometimes I don't
Like this track.
know how I feel in a room.
I love this song.
Go on then, Kaz.
I just don't know how to emphasize the emotions in my head. Like the smoke is driving me insane.
Right, Kaz, go on in.
No, just keep playing the song. I was enjoying that.
No.
I love that song. Okay.
This is For the Win, Kaz. What is the name of the artist or the track? One or the other? Please tell us.
Okay.
And
Okay. Well.
what we're gonna do with this one?
Okay.
Hopefully you're gonna get it right. Okay. But if you get it right,
Okay.
I want you to introduce it and then we'll play the track because we like this track, don't we?
Yay! We do like this
Okay,
one.
so you're gonna answer and introduce at the same time.
I hope he's listening today. Hello, Didier. Okay. This is Didier Hare, God's Forsaken Love.
Sometimes I feel I'm fighting the thoughts in my head all alone. Sometimes I feel I'm drowning my heart and my soul is so cold. Sometimes I don't know how to say how I feel in a room full of people. I just don't know how to emphasize the emotions in my head. Flick the spark, it's driving me insane. And I'm so terrified of the person who I was. And I'm so scared of the man I might become. But I'm not quite sure how to break from this moment. But I just wanna know just how you touch my soul. How to deal with this God-forsaken love. You stole my heart and you gave my trust. I was so tired and you held me up and gave me your love, 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 love. Oh, your love, 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 love. Have you ever felt sometimes you don't belong? That someone came along, they gave you a reason to live. They helped you escape from all of this. You see, the feelings you once had can always be replaced. From being sad to becoming happier. Imagine the one that you love the most. I think that I finally found someone to call my own. To settle down, to stop running around. Oh, she finally showed me how to deal with this God-forsaken love. You stole my heart and you gave my trust. I was so tired and you held me up and gave me your love, 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 love. Oh, your love, 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 love. This God-forsaken love. You stole my heart and you gave my trust. I was so tired and you held me up. You gave me your love, 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 love. Oh, your love, 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 love.
At least this podcast hasn't got a set time. Technically, Kaz can never be late. Who would have thought?
Whatever.
To be fair, you were actually early, Kaz. Can't believe it.
I was early, like the week before last and you still bang on about how I'm always late through. You know, you didn't actually say it yourself. You just used the voice of the voiceover man. Do you know what? What's really horrible is I've got a real anger towards that man. I've never even met him. I bet he's bloody lovely in real life because of the shit you make him say. I'm really angry with him. I'm furious. I want to punch him in the head just because of the words you put in his mouth.
I don't know what you're talking about, if I'm honest, Kaz. You know,
yeah,
maybe she'll win, or maybe she won't. Yeah, pretty unlikely. Chris is champion.
He's not, though. I win most of the time.
Anyway,
see, this poor voiceover man. I'm angry with him because of you. You're in cahoots.
Anyway, guys, Kaz won the Chris challenge this week by 1 point. It was very touch and go.
There was some touching and some going, yeah.
And so it was decided by one of our favourite tracks. Probably will make it into our top 10. Now that's what I call the Chris and Kaz Show compilation.
The Chris and Kaz Show 2020.
There's obviously a track by...
We'll never get away with that.
There's a track by Diddy Hare called Godforsaken Love. Singer-song... Diddy Hare, yeah.
Yeah, no, Didier, like Didier Drogba. It's the same pronunciation, surely.
Is it?
Didier.
Didier.
Yeah, I think so. Didier. You're a football fan, Chris.
Anyway, he's a singer-songwriter from Hull, and that track.
Oh my!
And that track is a single release. 19-year-old singer-songwriter. He's been playing piano from the age of 6, and then guitar. When his brother bought one, so he's self-taught from watching hours and hours of YouTube videos. He started with covers and now is writing his own songs. That's Diddy Hare Music. DiddyHareOfficial.co.uk.
Didier!
No, it's Diddy Hare because of his hair.
It's not. You're wrong.
It's Diddie Hair. Official.
We need to get him on
I think
we need to get him to properly sell this argument. Let's get him on.
Anyway, guys, it's coming close to that time now. We got one more track to play you. This time it's a little bit of pop and rock. Don't forget, if you are a artist or band and you would like to be featured on our show, we want to hear from you. All you have to do is submit your music at newmusic.thechrisandkazshow.co.uk, and Kaz will give her verdict and give you a short, sharp dose of reality review. That's how it is, isn't it?
I don't know if I could do that with music, though. That'd be a bit harsh, wouldn't it? These poor buggers, like, trying their heart out, like, writing their lyrics and making it, and then they play, and I'm like, firstly, right, I don't like your verses. They're a bit too long. Your chorus is for shit. Quite frankly, the whole tune is crap. Like, I couldn't do that. That'd be horrible. No.
Kaz.
That's mean.
Kaz.
Can't do that about creative stuff, can you?
Kaz, not being horrible.
If somebody came in right though, like if one of these guys that we, you know, all the new artists that we played, if they came in and they critiqued one of my, you know, Agony Art Kaz sections, and they were like, firstly, I think you were a little bit harsh in this section. You didn't give enough critical advice. Quite frankly, you're really out of order, and this person is never going to get the advice that they need. Like, I would be a little bit like, okay, I'm sorry, I'll go home and work on it. Like, I'd be quite upset. So
Oh dear.
let's all stick to our own places.
Yeah, let's stick to what we used to. I was gonna say
Stick to what we're good at.
I was gonna say stick to what we're good at, but I think we'll stick to what we're used to. Anyway, guys, it's getting.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, you bastard!
Anyway, guys, it's getting near that time.
You're annoying me this week.
We've got one more track to play. This is from a pop rock band. They've raked up about 1,500 live performances around the world in the last 5 years.
Oh wow!
They're likened to Spandau Ballet, Rick Astley, and Hose.
Spandau Ballet.
Spandau Ballet.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Kaz, for that. And they've played. I've had one too many sherbets. They've played in the Royal Albert Hall, Houses of Parliament, and the NME Awards. Okay, without further ado, this is a band called Chasing Deer, and the track is called Bad Decisions.
Used to be an ecstasy every time that you lay next to me, and now I'm living with the memory of things that I lay down at your door. Inside it's killing me. I can't undo the things that I've done, still prowling around the halls of our love. You can't erase the chemistry, but I know all the things I did wrong, betrayed your loyalty. I hear the whispers of doubt getting louder all the time. I need you to tell me, do you see me differently? Teardrops in the water vanish so fast. I need you to tell me, if you don't want me to change, fire away. I loaded the bullet that you etched with my name, so I'm holding my hands up for the bad decisions I've made. Not asking for your sympathy or the ending to my symphony. I don't deserve forgiveness, but I'm begging for a remedy. Whoa, I hear the whispers of doubt getting louder all the time. I need you to tell me, do you see me differently? Teardrops in the water vanish so fast. I need you to tell me, if you don't want me to change, fire away. I loaded the bullet that you etched with my name, so I'm holding my hands up for the bad decisions I've made. I need you to tell me, do you see me differently? Teardrops in the water vanish so fast. I need you to tell me. I need you to tell me, do you see me differently? Teardrops in the water vanish so fast. I need you to tell me, if you don't want me to change, fire away. I loaded the bullet that you etched with my name, so I'm holding my hands up for the bad decisions I've made.
Chris and Kaz. Or Kaz and Chris. Something like that. You're listening to the Chris and Kaz Show podcast.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Something like that. Anyway.
There we go, guys. That was a track called Bad Decisions. That was from a band called Chasing Deer. You can check them out on chasingdeerband.com. They were honoured to write the Pride in London single Unstoppable, and they were nominated for Best Live Act 2020 by the Association of Independent Music. What a way to end the show this evening. We've had a whale of a time. We found out that Kaz got banned from Facebook again. COVID Kaz.
Why'd you have to bring that up again?
COVID Kaz nearly gagged.
Yeah.
You know. And,
don't call me COVID Kaz, because that would imply that I have it, and I don't.
And
I don't think so. I don't actually get the results for a day or two.
And of course, we had Dear Kaz Agony Aunt, where Kaz dished out a short, sharp dose of reality. You can check out our YouTube videos to go with that feature. youtube.com/The Chris Kaz Show. And if you are an artist or a band and want to feature on the show, get on and submit your music. newmusic.thechriskandkazshow.co.uk. We are nearly done. Thanks for joining us. We will be back 7 p.m. next Monday. We will find out whether Kaz has had her Facebook deleted or not. And next week it's Challenge Chris, so no doubt I'll get stitched up.
No, because I don't do that with you. You're the only person that does that.
Thanks for joining us, guys. See you next week.
Bye, guys.
You've been listening to The Chris and Kaz Show. Check them out on social media at thechrisandkazshow.co.uk.